Okay, table 2. They seem to have the convoy started, so table 2, may the force be with you. I did. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wonderful Holly doing it again. She's spinning and getting dizzy. She can multitask. This girl is amazing.
12.
Number 12. Where's number 12? Nice. Do you hear that, number 12? Is there a number 12? There is a 12. Brilliant. Excellent. Number 12, you can join the queue too. Number a dozen. Number 2 sixes. See anything? Number 12. Yes! Even though their plates are phenomenal. Now a shameless plug from our sponsors. They're not really our sponsors, they just make exceptionally good belts. If gents, if you're in the mood for a new trouser belt, I've just recently got a new trouser belt from Austria Alpine. And the clip is the same kind of clip that you see in all the movies. This is the fetching belt here, wearing it right now. It's called the Cobra Buckle, changed my life. These trousers, they now stay up so well. If you'd like to know more about the Cobra clip, speak to this man right here. He's in sales. Phenomenal. Really, great stocking filler. Like, really will change your life. I mean stocking filler like on Christmas morning, not just like to fill your stockings on a regular day, you understand? Okay, other news. I think we need another number. Are you ready? You picked one? Okay. Oh, thank you. Eye in the sky says there's a traffic jam. Highway 3 is blocked, so just drink and be merry for a wee while longer. Not yet. Eye in the sky, how's that queue doing? Peter? It's okay. Okay, another number. 4. That's, woohoo! Hurrah! More passion from 4. These guys are going to have dry lips by the time the night's out. Gladstone behind us. Mountain out there, mountain in here. Okay, another number. Pull out the rabbit. Make it the rabbit. Was the guy coming with a 50? 5. Red 5, standing by. Red 5. Number 5, where are you? Give us a wave. Number 5, you're too busy blethering. Your dinner is served.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. We're pulling another number. The queue is seemingly manageable. We've got our tray tables folded away and our seatbelts are firmly fastened. Tell us, Darwin, what is the number that has been drawn?
13!
13! The kids are eating. That wasn't staged at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very important announcement from the bride. The bride, on behalf of the bride, I am now her representative. The glorious soundmen, you can go eat your dinner as well. You're not even in the hat, you're beyond the hat, so join the queue.
Wow. Is it me or is it one here? Really? Very, very good.
That was a good kiss. Thank you.
Hello there, Poppins. It's that time for another number, dears. Ooh, here we go.
We go live now to a reporter in the field. What's the number on the card?
11!
11!
Number 11, fight your way through that sea of tables and enjoy your meal. See, for the folks who don't have food at their table, shall we do a wee game? Would anyone like to try and have the weirdest air jazz band? Have you ever played air jazz? This is the coolest game. Play this all the time on my own. There's an insight into my psyche. So the folks who've not got dinner yet, put your hands up if your table doesn't have food. We've got the glorious 3s here. Brilliant. Yes. 4 tables here and 5. Phenomenal. Okay, so you guys are going to be, hey Mr. Glorious Soundman, could you kill the sound because we're going to make our own sounds right here. It's going to be off the hook. Somebody get the recording studios in here. Get the label, we're going to get the tunes. Okay, so you guys are, these 2 tables here, this is going to be the bass department. So you're going to go ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Some eyes are brilliant, like you're going, what on earth are we doing? What have we come to? So let's hear you just like take the bass for a walk. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Brilliant, phenomenal. You guys, this table here, what number 10? You're going to be our cymbal. So you're just going to go keep the beat. You're going to go. Finished your main course and you'd like to meander over there like a babbling brook. Whenever you're able, please do just that. Scrape your plate first, of course. Schoolboy error if you don't, but please do scrape your plate into another bin beside it. Brilliant.
Do you want this part?
I don't like that one. Maybe this one.
Okay, too hairy? You floss your teeth with it.
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
Got everything working? Good. Yeah, no doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence, please. Pray silence. Thank you.
Good guys, that's really brilliant. Now, if you have wondered what's happening next with the arrival of the Cape, that is coming shortly. But before that, we're going to be overwhelmed and swept away with beautiful words from family members. So there's going to be speeches in just a moment. But if you would like to go and replenish your glass, or if you'd like to warm your cockles, as we would say in Scotland, I just mean your ribs. Don't worry, nothing else. Don't worry, this is a family show. There is hot beverages located whereabouts, O'Groom? The Toonie Bar is also open. In the coolers, you will find self-serve. We trust you. I'm just getting work, get fed. And where's the tea and coffee? Is that also back there? So there's tea and coffee back there. Grab yourself a drink of any sort, and we'll be back in a jiffy for some great speeches. And we'll have no table bingo, so just fight for yourself. Toonie Bar's open. Just be careful of hot beverages. Don't scold one another.
gentlemen, if you'd like to take your seats, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats and pray silence.
Mrs. Espy, Charlotte Espy, stop your talking and get back to your seat. The time for talk is over. The time for listening begins. Yeah. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have your glasses refilled. And feel free to graze on the sweet stuff that's in the middle of your table. That is not made of plastic, it tastes delicious. When table 3 were waiting to go for their main meal, I was busy grazing on it like a noble steer. If steers are nobles, I don't know if they are. A bull, thank you very much. Yes, all is well and in working order. Wow, moving very swiftly on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great the father, Yarrett. Now, Yarrett, 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 come back! Now, as many of you know, Captain Gladstone wants us to kiss, I think, Yarrett. I feel really awkward about that. As many of you know, this wonderful family are from the Czech Republic, and what we're going to do is I'm going to be translator into... This is going to be really good. I speak Robin, so Yarrett, you lead us in just a greeting, and I'll translate into Robin, okay? Your own time.
Okay. Ahoj všichni. Chtěl bych vám všem poděkovat za velkou pomoc při svatbě.
I'm only kidding, that's it. Here he is.
I want to say a big thank you to all of you for coming and for making this day special for Hana. At first, I want to tell you a short story about how I first met Ren. We first met on the way to Bern. My wife and daughters went with his boss from work, David Everett, and we got to arrive together. We had 4 hours of driving to get to know each other. We were talking about different between Czech Republic and Canada, our hobbies, and the best talking was about fishing and hunting, of course. Anyway, let's where do you think your mom is right now? Right now? And his answer was, I think she is at home. At this time, I thought to myself, isn't she supposed to drive my wife and two daughters to the bench? We didn't really understand to each at that time. But finally, we met Debbie. We met Debbie and the rest of my family in band. Next day at the supper, I found I found out I found out that there are two Debbies. His mom, and his boss. But it all was really fun. By this fun story, and I want to welcome Graham in our family, as Hannah's husband, and my first son. Welcome, Graham.
That was wonderful, Yannick. Thanks so much. And in the note of the first son, here is the groom's response. Or would you like to say a word? Oh, of course. Please do.
I'm really busy after wonderful speaking of my husband. But I had special helping. But I will try it again. I would like to also for you guys. Thank you so much. Then we can spend this wonderful time together. Thank you so much for helping. We were nice company. Special thanks for this lots of wonderful people. Then today is coming to our family. These guys have everybody wonderful help. We love you. Thank you so much for you. Thank you, God, for special gift for my daughter. I think that's no important. You are wonderful young people with a very gentle heart, and we know that you will have a wonderful way of life. I wish you, Hanichka, Hana, and Graham, lots of love and understanding on your way. I wish you that you still cultivate your patience and still cultivate beautiful small things from every day. And, take care this beautiful moment for days, which will not be easy on the way of life. But these days make deeper love. We wish you that your love growing up to the 100 years. We love you.
Thanks, Petra. Come to you, or do you want to come to me? Great stuff.
Okay. We want to say thank you to, of course, everybody that came, shared this very special day with us. Without you, it wouldn't be as special. So I just want you to know how much you all mean to us, both of us, even if you just met them today. And I want to thank Yark and Petra. Sorry, yeah, I guess I should speak into it like this. Eh? That helps. I want to thank Yark and Petra. I'm very honored to become part of your family. I loved you guys right from the very beginning. Yeah. And on a side note, most of that trip, 4-hour trip, was us trying to understand what the other guy was saying. But we got there in the end. Yeah, Hana has a few words that
I want to mention a few people that really helped us to make things, to bring things together. This is no words. Everybody can hear me. At first, I really want to say a big thank you to my friends for decoration, for cookies, for cake that my mom made, the plates my dad made. I really want to thank you to your parents for all their help and that they were always here for us. We want to say thank you to Karen Patton for amazing speeches, for amazing guest book. Like that's amazing. Yeah, thank you. We want to say thank you to Hepkel's family that they let us to use this amazing place. It's big thing. Like without you, it would not be here. Um, we want to say thank you to the Howard that he is doing a great job for making lots of fun. To Al for your music like all the time. I want to say big thank you to my sister. She was always here for me. She's a great sister, and yeah, she always like hugged me when I needed. And thank you to Pashek and his wife. They did a great job with all the cooking, with food. Tastes great. And I'm just so glad that everybody of you came. Thank you.
So ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding with your glasses and let's raise our glasses in a toast to the bride and groom. The bride and groom. Miss Ravi. best man, come this way with your speech. Can't wait to hear this. Brilliant. Here he is. Man of the hour. Faith and power.
Thank you so much, Howard. I'm out of breath, okay? Seriously. All right, how's everyone doing this evening? Good? Yeah? Right on. Excellent. For the few of you that are here that might not know me, my name is Aaron. I am Graham's, younger brother. I'm obviously the much better looking one. Thank you so much, Mother. I appreciate that. All right. First, I just wanted to say congratulations again to Hana and Graham. This has been a very special day. It couldn't have turned out better, for being so late in the year. Hana, you look beautiful. Can we all just give it up for Hana right now? Yeah. Stunning, really. And Graham, you're the groom, so no one really cares about that anyways, so you don't get looked at. Oh, I was just saying, Graham's the groom, so it doesn't really matter how you look, because this isn't your day, really. So I was actually just looking up tips and tricks online, how to write a good best man speech, and they say the number one thing that you should do is start 2 months before the wedding. But for you guys, I hardly had that amount of time, so I did the best I could under the circumstances, let's say. Now, seriously, all joking aside, Graham, you've been there for me not just as my older brother, but you've been my best friend there. No. For as long as I can remember, you've always got me out of trouble, considering you're the good kid, and me the little troublemaker, so. You inspire me because you're ever changing. You teach yourself new things all the time, whether it be just on YouTube, whether it be tying flies, or making knives from scratch and giving them as gifts to people, or just living your retiree lifestyle, smoking your pipe and planting your garden. Graham, you are one of the most genuine, down-to-earth men that I have ever had the honor of having as my older brother. I have shared so many moments with you growing up that have changed my life and made my heart so full of happiness. I remember watching you play basketball when I was still in elementary school, dreaming of the day that I could be on the same team as my big brother. That day came a few years later when we won provincial side by side. Other countless camping trips that Dad, Mom, and you and I have taken over the years. How we used to stick pop cans in our back tires of our bikes to make them sound like dirt bikes so that we could be cool. Whether that ended with me slicing my hand from my wrist to my fingers, it was still cool. Worth the pain. All these moments have shaped who I am today, and most of how that happened was because of such a wonderful brother you've been to me. So, as you start your journey of marriage with Hana, I just wish all of the joy and love in the world for both of you, and can't wait to see you both grow and flourish together as you build your special moments together through your life. I look forward to seeing what amazing couple you continue to be and inspire me to be. I just want to end with a few last words before I let you off the hook. You both look amazing together tonight, and you probably will continue to until Graham starts going bald and gains a little bit of a paunch from all the amazing baking that Hana's family, Petra, does. And let's just give one more hand, actually, to Petra for all these amazing baked goods, the cake, the cookies, everything. It's just amazing. All right, and with that, I just want to wrap it up and let us toast the happy newlyweds to Hana and Graham.
Bruce and Debbie, would you like me to come to you? I will come to you. Phenomenal, Aaron. Bruce and Debbie Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. What? Aaron Boss, what's he saying there? Anyways. Well, little Aaron there, he took it all away, I guess. Now I don't feel I have to cry so much, which is good, because I think we released it all with him, so that was awesome. Good job, Aaron. But anyways, I just want to really give thanks to God, because He's the one that set this all up. He's the one that set Hana and Graham up. And it's just amazing all that he has done and continues to do in their lives. And even this being here at Gladstone is really a God thing, because this whole place was booked up from now, well, between Bruce's schedules. Bruce works a month in and a month out in Russia. And so between Bruce's schedule and Gladstone's schedule, this wedding was not about to happen for a long time, because even next year there was no openings for them to get married here. And their hearts, they really wanted to get married at Gladstone. And so God is so good, because here we are, right, at Gladstone. And so what happened is, Eva would know more, but sort of just last minute, the people that had this weekend booked canceled out. And so that was like, okay, Graham, Hana, woohoo! 2 months, maybe. 2 months. We can do it, yeah? Or can you do it? Yeah. So anyways, so I just want to really give thanks to God. And then even for the place they're going to live, after they didn't really know where they were going to live. And they were maybe going to be at our place or at Gladstone for a while or whatever. But, who wants a newlywed couple in your home? No. So, yeah. So anyways, how that happened was just at Hana's shower, which was on September 17th, and we were here. one of the questions at the shower, and they ask all these silly questions at showers. But anyways, where's the couple going to live after they get married? Where are they likely to live? And Hannah's supposed to have all these questions answered. She said, I have no idea where we're living actually. And I said, well, likely, Hannah, likely, because I answered the questions. I said, crow's nest pass, right? And so then our dear friend Connie Gordon was here with the shower. And she said, hey, Hannah never even heard this, but I heard this. Ding, 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 put this in your file. I have a condo for rent. So Connie and Mike are missionaries in the Philippines, and she was leaving on September 30th to go to the Philippines for 6 months. So anyway, eventually talking it over with Connie and these guys, and so they're renting their apartment in the past for 6 months, and helping them as missionaries, paying their expenses, And so it's just, like I say, God is just so good. And then just this day, just beautiful, and I just wanted to thank God, anyways, for bringing them together, and just for all of us being here, and over to Brucey.
Hey, folks. Just before I get started, I wanted to deal with one small detail. There's been a really nasty story going around here today. I don't know where it came from, but we had a little event for Graham down the hill last night. A very small, very casual, very low-key event. And there's some story circulating around today of someone who may or may not be here tonight stumbling in the grass on the way up. So I just wanted to tell you, in case you hear that story, don't really believe much of it, okay? There's really a true side to it. And talking about stories, our pastor, Al, this afternoon when he led the ceremony, he gave a lovely story there about how Graham and Aaron met. A lovely story. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I didn't know where it was going. Graham and Hana. Didn't quite know where it was going, but it ended up good. Very nice. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about my first meeting and the true story of what I recall at least. We had out here, I believe it was a Gladstone, I think it was a grand opening, I recall. They had a craft fair and stuff. Anyway, it was very early on in the days that Temple owned this place. And I remember Graham had been up working with, as it turns out, with Hana and her family. And I met Hana and Paya that night, here over here at the ranch house. Two sweet, lovely young ladies, and I thought, they're very nice. And then I found out Graham had been working with them for a couple of days, and I thought, that's very interesting. I wonder what happened there. Anyway, as time went on through that weekend, I remember seeing one day over here at the craft fair, Graham kind of sidled up to Hannah and gave her a little peck on the cheek. And I remember, I think it was my friend Bill Groves that coined the term Twitter-pated, and mentioned that he was definitely in a Twitter-pated state. And I'm not sure quite what I mean, but I think I know now. And I think I had an idea there. Yeah. Twitter-pated, yeah. Okay, I missed that one. Anyway, so we had I saw obviously something was starting to, there's some interest there. And anyway, over the next couple of years, Graham made a couple of excursions over to Czech Republic. And I knew things were starting to get a little more serious, and very interested seeing how things have developed over the years. And he enjoyed it. He enjoyed spending the time with the family over there, and of course with Hana, which was his main draw there, of course, and pig hunting. I think the pig hunting was maybe a second though. But anyway, it was really a lovely time getting to know the family over the last couple of years, and Hana especially. And we do extend our love, our prayers and support for you guys all your lives, for sure. And we hope that embrace the whole family, in fact. And we know that our relationship will grow over the years. We thank you. Wonderful job raising your daughter, and welcome her to our family as well. Thank you. Hana. Welcome, Hana. May I just, one last thing, give thanks to our music guys tonight. Thank you for all that great 70s music you're going to be playing here in the next little while, hey? All right?
It's all got rather emotional, and I've had to kick into the automated voice here for the rest of it. I am fighting back the tears, so we are in the program mode now. Only kidding. We are now going to have, for a short while, I know you're itching to dance, I can feel it in the room. It's in the room, you're ready. You're really ready. But we thought it'd be really good to have an open mic, or as we say in Scotland, let's pass Michael over to anyone who would like to so share. And I've already primed Team Hemphill. Notice the way that Aaron is nervously rearranging his plate there. You can hear his heart. He's all set to go. Are you ready, Team Hemphill? Say a few wee words. These guys will open the open mic session, and if you're just really desperate to grab your device, come and say a few words to the happy couple. Come on then, Team Hemphill. Captain Gladstone?
Yes. Good. Good. Yeah. Debbie. All the power to God. That's good, but he's got nothing on the matchmaker here. So, allow me to introduce the power that be. Matchmaker, maker.
Well, I'm just the person of ideas behind the scene. Anyways, I guess I am a matchmaker. I'm usually very good with words and very good with speeches. I can sit down and write anything off the bat. I've been trying for over a week for Hana Graham, and the words were not coming. So I'm completely unprepared, but there are just so many stories and so many things of the heart to speak for these two. If I briefly start from the beginning, we go back to 2012 when we met Hana's mom, Petra, who was in Canada and spent a few amazing weeks with us. And she just became a very, very dear friend. And next step was that we went to the Czech Republic, and Petra introduced us to her beautiful family and these two gorgeous girls. And of course, my mind starts spinning. They're only 16 and 13, but oh well, time goes on. We come back to Canada, and this was in 2013, and I see Graham in church, and I said, Graham, I think I have the girl for you. And Graham does his, the eyebrows, how it goes. I said, she's tall and she's beautiful and she has an amazing heart, and he says, well, I can't wait. Yeah. Anyways, and from there it went. I don't take any glory for this or anything like that. I trust in God and believe in Him, and believe that all our ways are directed and given by Him. And last night I was just praying, and I wanted the right words to speak over Hana and Graham today, and it was in God's word, and He gave me a verse that I just want to speak this, and I want to speak that over you, and
for your home for the future. It's from Habakkuk, and it says, as the waters cover the sea, so the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord. And this is my prayer for you and for your home. I pray that your home may be filled with the knowledge of the glory of our God. Anyways, and just to close my speech off, I am a matchmaker. If you are single, Graham, I'm quoting Graham, before you know it, you're dating a chick.
Let's give it up for Mrs. Hemphill. How many of you know the story of how Graham and Hannah first met? Oh man, okay, let me give you the true version. I have come up with a topic for my speech for this big label. It's called Love in the Landfill. Allow me to elaborate for you. I'm trying. Yeah. I've requested our Scottish friend give us a metaphor for slow out of the Scottish language, but evidently there's no metaphor for slow, so you can't be like, slow as a sheep. I don't know. Anyways, Graham is not the fastest of guys, let me tell you. So he's pretty much been set up, and it's taken forever, like forever. And the parents are waiting, Eve and I are waiting, Debbie and Bruce are waiting, everybody, I think even Hannah's waiting. So, a three-part story. First of all, they're looking for work, we line them up with Debbie Evers, and off they go up to Banff, and I don't think Graham has ever had more fun watching somebody else pick weeds in his whole life. After 4 days of watching Hannah pick weeds, the boy was so smitten. But nothing happened. So a few more weeks go by, and bit more time goes by, and I'm kind of getting to the end of myself. I'm like, man, she's going to leave the country before long. It's like only 2 months. It's going to fizzle. So I was like, Graham, or Yark and I were hanging outside, and I was like, got it. Graham's been working out in the gym a lot. He's buff. Send him down to the lake and give him a job down there with that. So we've got a floating trampoline. I was like, you know what? It probably needs sunscreen. The floating trampoline. So I sent Graham and Hannah down to the trampoline to sunscreen the trampoline. Of course, Yark looks at me and he looks at me and goes, he always does this. He shakes his head and he goes, Yark, how do you do that? He's like, that's my daughter. They go to the lake, they sunscreen the trampoline. Graham's got his shirt off, of course. Hannah's never had so much fun watching somebody sunscreen a trampoline, but still nothing happens. More time goes by, and this is where I would use the wonderful Scottish metaphor about slow, but finally, it's Graham's birthday. And Graham, he was hanging out at the ranch a lot. Like, he became like a bad smell around here. Like, couldn't get rid of the guy. Every time he turned around, Graham's hanging around. It's like, oh, there's no work today, Graham. Oh, it's okay, I'll just hang out and mow the lawn for free. I was like, what are we going to do? Like, it's almost July. I was like, I've got it. He's not going to ask her out on a date. I'm going to set the date up myself. I was like, Hannah, I need you to take my truck and go to the dump and dump all the stuff off at the dump. Hannah looks at me, she says, I can't drive, and I don't know where the dump is. I was like, Graham, you know where the dump is, don't you? You could drive. Off go Graham and Hannah to the dump, to the landfill. Well, it was the most romantic date ever. They strolled through the pathways, checking out the dumpsters hand in hand, looking into each other's eyes, starstruck. Afterwards, they went for ice cream. They came back to the ranch, took a little stroll down to the lake, and everyone expectantly is watching them. And sure enough, they come back up from the lake, holding. So, hence the title of my story, Love in the Landfill. A love story, a very dirty love story. Now, Graham, Hana, you are going to go through many years together. I want you to always remember the first day. Now, I'm not quite as creative as Petra with the cookies, or Yarek with the table, or Karen with the beautiful tree, but I think of myself as a little bit artistic. So I have crafted a beautiful piece of art for you, and I'm going to give it to you. Are you ready? Okay, one more. Would you come unwrap the present? This is not hempill upping. That is actual. Please. Please, please. I think on Wednesdays Wednesdays a day in Coleman, or maybe Tuesdays in Lundbreck, wherever you end up living, once a week, you'll be able to see this little puppy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes. Yes. Don't be shy. Come on, get into it. Yeah, yeah. It has a bow. Isn't that sweet? Check it out. Hold it up. Check out the heart on the top I scribed on there. A little H. Award-winning artwork there from Captain Gladstone. That's phenomenal. Would anyone else, one more speech before the dance, would anyone, is there a word burning in someone's bones that if they don't wish this glorious couple the very best? Here we go.
I think we failed to mention some very important people at every wedding. Very